Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo here for more Kanata no Astra. We are on episode 9, week 9 of this show. I'm just gonna put this on now. Alright. Custom made industrial grade tinfoil motherfucking hat. We're gonna need it. Okay, so last episode, we had one major thing confirmed, which is that Funi and Kittery are either clones or something weirder, but they are the same person biologically or genetically. Okay, confirmed. Very last thing that we had. Alright, it's confirmed. But, and this is what I need the tinfoil hat for. The information that we've gotten from Polina implies that there's something really way weird going on. Whatever Earth or whatever planet I think she said she came from Earth itself. Whatever Earth she came from does not appear to be the same Earth that our characters are experienced with. Which makes me believe that something really, really tricky is going on. And here's my guess, and this is what I need the hat for. Here's my guess. It's all conjecture. I've talked about this in the comments with a couple of people and on Discord with a couple of people. It is not by any means like an original idea from me. This is a community possibility. When we went into that orby blob of warpification, we went to another dimension. Another timeline, multiverse, don't know the specifics. It doesn't matter too much. But it appears to me that we are in not the same universe, or not the same timeline, or not the same version or dimension or whatever. Which would mean that the scenes that we've seen of the parents talking are not even happening in our dimension. And would mean, I think, that our kids are going to make it back to their quote-unquote home planet, and it is going to be absolutely nothing like what they expect. Or perhaps it will be gone or ravaged by whatever it was that Polina and her crew were trying to avoid and stop in this dimension. Now, I'm not super mega attached to this idea, but if more evidence presents itself that points to this, it is, I think, my strongest working theory moving forward, is that when we got sucked into that orb of goopy dust, we went somewhere else, but stayed in the same place. Does that make sense? Because, yeah. In a different timeline or whatever, those XYZ coordinates for their location could have been somewhere else. Could have been in orbit above a different planet. I don't know. We don't know. It's possible. But as has become the usual way of things with this show, one answer or one piece of information usually opens up half a dozen more questions. And that's just the way it is. It's like, really enjoying the show, continuing to. Really enjoying the after conversations and discussion that it sparks. Not just, my after discussions of the episodes, but what people end up talking about in the Discord channel and talking about in the comments. And like, it's super obvious to me that despite this show maybe not getting as much attention as some others this season, and I would say not getting the attention that it deserves by any stretch, those people who have been giving it their attention are invested because it's an interesting mystery. And the stuff that glues it together can get kind of tropey a little bit, but it never irks me, never really gets on my nerves. It always kind of flows well together, and it's just enough to keep me interested in the characters, interested in their dynamics, and then, of course, the big one is extremely interested in figuring out what the hell is actually going on. So, I'm going to take this off for now until we need it again. I think my brain will be okay from interfering rays for a little bit, but as soon as some weird shit happens, which might be like immediately, that's going back on, so it'll be within reach. Yeah. Let's go ahead and jump on into this episode of Kanata no Astra. As we head toward the end of this season, and as far as I know, this season is a complete adaptation of the complete work. So as we head toward the end of the season, I'm expecting things might start clicking into place. But I also have a feeling, just given how sort of deftly some of this mystery has been written, that it won't become entirely clear until the very last puzzle piece is in place. And then it'll go like, oh, at least one can hope. Now, if we've figured it out and it is that they got warped to another multiverse, great. Still have to find out whether that's confirmed. Still have to figure out what the hell those references to like memory transfer and stuff were, what the hell the cloning thing is, and who was the saboteur. We don't know any of these things right now. So, shite. Okay. Got a lot of information to cover. Let's see how they do it. And then there are all of the other things, which is like the Arya Sarah stuff. Oh, right, there was another thing on that. I need this. Okay. Since the Arya Sarah stuff was shot in sepia tones, it was like desaturated. We, as far as I can remember, we couldn't tell whether the Arias or the Sarah that we saw had heterochromia, had two different eye colors. And just having that as a thought is interesting to me. Because even if, like, what if the Arias that we've met is not the same Arias? And then likewise, if we do have the ability to travel between dimensions, then is there any chance, any possibility that some of our strangely cloned individuals are actually not clones exactly, but people taken from one dimension and brought to another with mild differences given randomness of time and space and dimensional bullshit, like few years apart or many years apart, given those people who we think may be clones of their parents? Are they actually like other dimensional versions of their parents who've been brought and given to them as children or clones? I don't know. That's like double layer tinfoil hat stuff. Because it requires the dimensional thing to be true for that to make any sense at all. And I don't know if the dimensional thing is true. And I don't think that makes any sense at all. I still wanted to throw it out there, you know? Anyway, let's go ahead and jump on into this episode. There are too many mysteries to really effectively conjecture about. I just wanted to throw out my biggest idea right now and have that as context for the discussion going forward. Let's find out what we find out in this episode, shall we? I have it up and ready to go. Episode 9. It is at 0 seconds. There will be two versions of this reaction video. Picture-in-picture version up with the video up there you can find in the description. And timer-based version with discussion at the end, beep beep timer at the beginning, you can find up on YouTube. Timer-based version won't have video in it. Picture-in-picture version won't have discussion in it. Mix and match as you see fit. But if you're using the timer-based version and syncing up, get it ready because the beep beep timer to count you down is coming right now. Cool. Cool. Ooh, Kanata history. Oh, wow, he looks so much like Kanata. And be a perfect host for me to transfer my memories to you. Yeah, but... Could you see Kanata's father raising an identical version of himself to be better than him? To live vicariously through him? Right. It is impossible. Probability-wise, yeah. Okay. Right. But how? But there's an age gap. No, it wouldn't. Yeah. Right. Clones. Bingo. All right, break it down, bro. Break it down. Break down every single one of them. Let's go. Clones. Bingo. Okay. Nice. But is Arias a clone? Clone of Sarah. Zack of his father. Kanata of his father. But then how is Luca intersex? Maybe Luca's parent is a solo parent who is intersex. Making a clone is a felon. Well, that's why they're getting rid of you, maybe. Okay. Well, gonna cross out this universe timeline thing for now. Just kidding. And they need them all to die so they can transfer. They need them all to fake die. Okay. So why does Funi's mom have two? So that's Ulgar parent. I mean, Luca parent. Hi, future Luca. Holy shit, we just confirmed it. Okay. Oh, please. Go ahead and discuss your nefarious evil organization plots, please. But also Kittery. Oh. There are still mysteries. Bingo. So how'd you use the ball of Gooby Doop? Why would she be surprised by that? She did that. Except unless that thing is a dimension door. Yeah. So is an intentional alteration. Oh. Oh, this one creepy. This one real creepy. Yeah. Hmm. Perfect body, right? Bingo. That's so fucked. That's so fucked. No. Uh-huh. That seems like the plan. Kill and force you to disappear. Yeah, you're the weird one. One of the weird ones. Chars? Chars, you want to speak up about that right now? Like right now. All right, we're framing him in there. Yeah, it's fucked. Yeah, but you are real people right now. Shit, she's fucking 10. Ugh. It's like, hey, 10-year-old, you're not a real girl. Thank you, Kanata. Good boy. My man. But if you can get back. Ah, we're going dope music. All right. Survival tip number 69. People die when they are killed. Okay. Cool. Cool. It's fucking cool. Artist, eh? Fully adopted. indeed. Luca javelins, all the different places. Still a person. Nice. Ha 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 ha. I'm still sticking with Dimension Door here. Oh, uh-huh. Not for you, but for himself. Yeah. It's pretty fucked. You've saved the day in almost every episode, yeah. What? Yeah, that went a little weird, Chars. Hey, wait. Oh, how you doing? So Kanata's just going around exploring all the dialogue options with everybody. Total Bioware protagonist style. Hmm. Okay. Not anymore, eh? Alright. What's the difference from, like, wanting to assassinate? What do you mean? We're a family, right? Yeah, a little bit, but in a developing way, you know? Aww. If. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be that easy. Mm-hmm. Totally. Oh, pudding. It doesn't explain everything, though. Not even close. There's still shit that's weird. Hey! See, because if this were the big reveal, it could not happen right now. It would have to happen 4 episodes from now. 3 or 4. So, there's more here. I wonder if that is really Sarah's mother. Also, I still massively distrust Bigo. Mm-hmm. 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 And neither are any of you the same person as your parents. Or originals. Powerful message. Still want to get married? Me IRL area Arya is just like yep. But mostly last episode though. So cute. This is true. Pretty much. Sure, yeah. Everything. These like, oh, what is that little theme from originally? It's, I mean, it's UFOs and aliens and stuff, right? Oh, Sister Paulina. Okay. I was like, welcome aboard. What? For now. For now. Okay. We'll see. Because that's the kind of statement that's gonna get. So we're gonna get an image of the planet, and it's not gonna be anything like we expect, is it? Is it though? Yeah, but are the continents the way they should be? Doesn't look like our Earth. Hi, Paulina. What did Funi or what did Kittery just realize? Uh-huh. Or is she the only one from another dimension? Yours. Ooh, baby. I don't think so, girl. I think this story is. Give me a name. Give me a name. Give me an anagram. Give me an anagram. Golem. What? Astra doesn't work as an anagram. Anagram solver, because this is gonna be faster than trying to figure it out myself. Gonna throw in golem. Gleam. Okay. Yeah. But then Astra doesn't really have one, does it? Arts, rats, star, tars, tsar. Nope. And there's no 5-letter word that uses both A's. Okay. So Revelation is our episode title, and I think it's a good one. We have the solid confirmation that all of them are clones. Aries is still a question case. Still uncertain. Because there's this thing with her mother. And I believe that she believes that that's her real mother. And I believe that that woman, whoever she is, has treated her like her real daughter. So my question would be, like, I can think of a couple of possibilities. One being that she is a clone of Sarah. And the woman that she's been living with is Sarah's real mother, who gave up hope that her real daughter would ever wake up from her coma. And so agreed to the cloning process, blah, 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 yada, yada. We've had no reference to Aries in any way from any of the evil organization folks. No reference to her in any way. I believe that Arias' mother was invited to the first conversation that they had, where they didn't actually reveal anything super untoward, but not invited to this conversation. So, big mysteries are what happened dimension-wise, because it is now like 99.9% confirmed that at least Polina, if not either Polina or the rest of them, have gone from one universe to another. That seems like super straightforward. Whether there's any element of time travel involved is unclear. Space transfer involved, unclear, but it seems clear that they're in a different universe. So all of the baddies, all the parents or the originals were aware of this method that they were using to dispose of all of these clones because the law was coming that would have revealed all of their illegal activities. So they just wanted to dispose of them. This wasn't a dispose of them so that we can go and reclaim their bodies and use them for this purpose, or like make them disappear so that nobody asks questions. It wasn't that. It was just we have to make them disappear. The popo are on to us, right? Essentially. But then, So Luca is the clone of this artist guy, and then was adopted by the Esposito family? That seems to be the case. Okay. Shit, now I have more questions. Every damn time they confirm something or reveal something, they add in another thing that screws everything up. It seems like we're on the right track. The cloning thing, clone yourself, get a memory transfer, suddenly you're immortal, essentially. I feel like it has to be the dimensional fuckiness. I don't know the specifics of it at all, but I feel like it has to be the dimensional fuckiness. So much has just been completely explained. Why are there two Kitteries, essentially? Kittery and Funi. Because the mother decided that she wanted an extra for some organs. Fuck. Why did everyone's parents treat them the way that they did? Well, reasons. Why are they all either adopted or unloved? Reasons. It all makes sense, but then there are so many things that don't. Why is their planet not the same planet as Paulina's? Why don't they understand what Earth is? Unknown. Different universe, I assume. But it could be anything, right? But then there are still new questions like Arius. Total no clue on that one. We've got this little bit of information about Sarah. Charles did not speak up about that, which is fine and understandable, but he holds a crucial piece of the information that the rest of the crew needs to figure this one out. I'm going to assume that we're going to get the other pieces over the next few episodes. And then we still don't know who would have sabotaged the ship. It seems like the only person who hasn't really been cleared of suspicion is Arius. Why and how she would do that, I don't know. But maybe. Okay, I just had a weird thought. What if the catatonic body of Sarah is able to somehow control the body of Arius through those head thingamajiggies? That sounds really stupid, doesn't it? But like, it could explain times when she may have taken actions that she doesn't remember. Maybe. That sounds really stupid, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay, gonna trash that idea. Jesus. This was a cool episode, watching our characters figure things out and knowing, or at least having the feeling that they weren't actually figuring out the whole picture. Getting the confirmation from the parents or originals, freaking amazing. The explanation of why exactly Luca is intersex is a solid one. That the original wanted that and thought of that as like transcending humanity. What's also really fascinating about that is like Luca has experienced immense pain and suffering because of their intersexness, and like that was forced onto them by a human, not by chance. Because that human, their original, thought it was a good idea, thought it was something that they wanted. It kind of clarifies the lack of choice that all of these people have had. Shit. I think the episode itself was really solid, and pretty cool. The way that this conversation played out was amazing. The way that Kanata is like walking around talking to everybody. As I said, like acting like a Bioware protagonist, figuring out all the dialogue options. It's kind of like that. The way that they all go, nah, we're a family. Kanata sort of brings them all together. We're going to make it through this. We've made it through so much together. The fact that Luca is working on art and stuff. It's all pretty cool. It's all pretty cool. And just the way that everybody takes it and deals with it. I already cut ties with my parents, yeah. Which makes it a little bit easier. It's a really solid, really interesting premise, and I think it's been executed so far really well. Super cool. I don't know what to trust though. This moment and the running gag with Zach and the explosions of I don't know, shonenness behind him, pretty amazing. Really enjoyed that. At this point, I'm gonna need a week to reconjecture because this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. And we save it till the very end, but Polina comes in, sees the planet, and goes, "That's not Earth." And everybody's like, "What's Earth?" Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay then. Then there are some other things that sort of need some explanation. The arc ships, why are there multiple of them across different dimensions, it seems? Unknown. All sorts of stuff is unknown. Pretty fucking crazy. But they don't see that this planet is weird. They think that this is the planet they're actually heading to. This is the planet that they've been driven by. This is the home that they know. So it seems that they remained in the same dimension, but Polina did not somehow. How this is all going to actually play out is totally lost on me. I have no idea. But I'm going to be here for it. That is the one thing I can say with certainty. I'm going to be here for it. So, I think it's about time to wrap this up. Let's do that. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Kanata no Astra, episode 9. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, and I hope to catch you next week in the next one, where hopefully we'll get some more answers, and likely we'll get some more questions. Peace.